Scientists once tracked exactly where dogs look when they stare at human faces. They expected dogs to simply recognize their owners. What they discovered surprised everyone. The dogs kept searching for one specific thing, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why your dog sometimes stares at you for minutes without making a sound. Most people think dogs see us the same way other people do. They don't. Your dog isn't just looking at your face. They're reading your movement, your emotions, and signals you don't even realize you're giving. And once you know what they're actually seeing, those quiet moments between you will never feel ordinary again. Let's start with the biggest myth of all. First is your dog doesn't see the world like you do. No, dogs don't see in black and white, but they don't see the rich colors we do either. Their world is mostly built from blues, yellows, and muted shades. That bright red ball you throw across green grass? To you, it stands out instantly. To your dog, it almost disappears. So when they struggle to find it, their eyes aren't failing them. They're seeing a completely different picture. But here's the surprising part. Color is one of the least important things in your dog's vision. Instead, evolution gave them something even more powerful. Second is they notice what you never do. Have you ever wondered how your dog notices someone outside before you've seen or heard anything? That's because their eyes were designed for movement. Long before dogs lived beside humans, spotting the smallest movement meant survival. Even today, researchers have found dogs can detect moving objects from astonishing distances. Your eyes are built for detail. Theirs are built for change. Think of it this way. Your vision is like an Ultra HD photograph. Your dog's is like a highly advanced motion detector. Less detail, far more awareness, which explains something almost every owner has experienced. Sometimes, your dog seems to know how you're feeling before you've spoken a single word. And that's where dog vision becomes far more than eyesight. Third is your dog is reading your emotions. Have you ever smiled while secretly having a terrible day? Your friends may not notice. Your dog often notices anyway. Researchers have found that dogs pay close attention to human facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice, all at the same time. A tighter jaw, a slower walk, a quieter voice. Tiny changes most people overlook become clear signals to your dog. That's why many dogs quietly sit beside their owner after a stressful day. Not because they understand your problems, but because they recognize something has changed. And there's one reason they keep checking your face over and over again. If you're seeing your dog in a completely new way, subscribe for more science-backed videos that reveal what your best friend has been trying to tell you all along. Now, let's look at one of the most remarkable discoveries scientists have made about dogs. Fourth is every look is a silent conversation. Remember the eye tracking experiment from the beginning? Scientists discovered something remarkable. Dogs didn't scan human faces randomly. They looked at the eyes first, then the mouth, then back to the eyes again. It's similar to the pattern human babies use when learning to read emotions. Your dog isn't just recognizing your face. They're trying to understand how you feel. And when you gently look back, something extraordinary happens. Researchers found that relaxed eye contact between dogs and their owners increases oxytocin, the hormone linked to trust and bonding. One quiet glance can make both of you feel calmer and more connected. But here's the surprising part. That loving stare isn't only about affection. Every time your dog looks at you, they're searching for one important answer. And that's what we'll discover next. Fifth is they're looking for your answer. Have you ever noticed your dog looking back at you before meeting a stranger or approaching something unfamiliar? That isn't random. Scientists call it social referencing. Dogs often look to someone they trust before deciding how to react. In that moment, they're asking one silent question. Is this safe? If you stay calm, they're more likely to stay calm too. Your face, your voice, your body language become their guide. To your dog, you aren't just part of their world, you help explain it. And that's why they keep looking at you, again and again. But what they're truly seeing goes even deeper. Sixth is what your dog actually sees when they look at you. So, what does your dog actually see? Not a perfect face, not bright colors, not every tiny detail. They see something far more meaningful: a familiar movement, a comforting voice, a scent that tells them they're home, a person they've learned to trust. When your dog looks into your eyes, they're not simply recognizing you. They're checking that their safest place is still there. Science can explain how dogs see the world, but it also reminds us of something much simpler. To your dog, you aren't just another human. Your comfort, your safety, you're their home, and perhaps that's the most beautiful thing your dog will ever see. The next time your dog quietly looks at you, don't assume they're simply waiting for dinner or asking for a walk. They may be doing something far more meaningful: reading your emotions, looking for reassurance, checking whether everything is okay. Because in your dog's world, you aren't just someone they recognize. You're the person who helps make the world feel safe. And perhaps that's why one quiet glance can say more than words ever could. If your dog has ever looked at you in a way you'll never forget, tell us about it in the comments. And if you enjoyed discovering what your dog is really thinking and feeling, subscribe, because in the next video, we'll uncover another fascinating secret about the bond you share with your best friend.